Today, we'll look at how the BRICS nations, which include Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are altering global commerce and challenging U.S. dominance. What does the brave new payment system mean for countries seeking to transition away from the U.S. dollar? In addition, we will address the potential economic consequences for the United States as tensions rise and tariffs loom. As we explore these dynamics, you'll understand how the globe is changing and why this tale is only beginning. But before we get into the details, please like and subscribe to The Global Narrative. We're all about bringing you the most recent and greatest information, so don't miss out. Okay, let us get right into it. Let's talk about the BRICS group, which includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This group of developing economies is making ripples all around the world. They recently introduced a new payment mechanism, which astonished the United States. This is a huge thing. It means that many countries are looking to trade without relying on the United States dollar, which has been the dominant currency for quite some time. This transformation has the potential to significantly alter how countries conduct international trade. Now imagine this. Countries can trade directly with each other without first converting their currencies into dollars. That is what the BRICS pay system is all about. Here's the thrilling part. There are 159 countries on board. That's a large portion of the globe. This new payment mechanism will be launched during the 2024 summit, which takes place from October 22nd to 24th. And it's exciting to consider how it might affect international trade. Russian officials have confirmed that these countries are ready to participate in the BRICS payment system. This demonstrates that many countries are keen to find new ways to manage their money, shifting away from systems controlled by the United States. With so many countries interested, it's clear that they want to take control of their economic future. So, let's discuss what the BRICS pay system is. It's a blockchain-based platform that allows countries to trade in their currencies. This means that Brazil can trade with Russia without first converting its currency into dollars. For countries like Russia, which have endured harsh economic sanctions, this is a game changer. It facilitates trading and may even save businesses money when doing international trade. Do not forget to mark your calendars for the 2024 summit. That is where we await the official debut of the BRICS payment system. Countries such as Venezuela, Malaysia, and Turkey are already in talks about joining this fascinating new platform. But it's not simply about conducting transactions. It is about strengthening relationships and creating a more interconnected society. The excitement surrounding this meeting is rising, and many nations see it as an opportunity to reinvent their economic destinies. This is when things become interesting. Turkey, a NATO member, is attempting to join BRICS, which may significantly disrupt world affairs. Turkey's interest indicates a desire to enhance connections with non-Western partners, which could influence how they deal with NATO and the United States. Countries are looking for alternatives to established power arrangements, which might have significant ramifications for global alliances. While BRICS is making strong moves, the United States faces significant hurdles. Recent signals imply that the United States may be entering a recession, which has many people concerned. The once mighty U.S. economy is exhibiting symptoms of strain, prompting many to wonder what the future holds. Let us break it down. Several important economic indicators are giving out danger signs. The ISM Manufacturing Index, which tracks production levels, has been declining. It's more than just a little dip. It suggests a possible slowdown in output. Furthermore, recent labor figures show that job vacancies are diminishing and unemployment may be rising. These figures touch real people and families, making the future seem uncertain. Now compare that to what is happening in the BRICS countries. While the United States suffers from inflation and a weak job market, countries such as India and China are displaying more strength. For example, India has had strong economic growth, with GDP growth rates ranging from 6 to 7% in recent years. This difference demonstrates how BRICS countries are promoting themselves as viable trade and investment destinations, particularly while the U.S. economy confronts headwinds. If the United States enters a recession, it might have a global impact. Developing nations, particularly those linked with BRICS, may discover new ways to expand their economic relations. As the dollar's dominance fades, the BRICS nations may stand up and say, "We've got this." This transition could result in a world in which power is distributed among multiple states rather than concentrated in one. With all of this economic uncertainty, former President Donald Trump has made a daring move by threatening tariffs. At a recent campaign event, he stated that countries moving away from the US dollar for trade may face a whopping 100% tariff. This is a significant threat that underscores the escalating tensions between the United States and the BRICS countries. Trump's declaration is not just political rhetoric. It sends a clear message that the United States is willing to take harsh steps to protect its economic dominance. By threatening 100% tariffs, he is effectively stating that countries should think twice before abandoning the dollar. This aggressive posture may result in a tit-for-tat situation in which countries retaliate against U.S. tariffs with their measures, complicating matters even further. Now, examine what these tariffs might entail for average Americans. If the United States imposes 100% tariffs, prices for goods and services could surge. Imagine paying double for imports. Everything from electronics to clothing would become significantly more expensive. This could result in high inflation, increasing the expense of daily life for consumers. It's a hazardous approach that could backfire on the U.S. economy, especially if consumers begin to feel the financial pain. But it is not only about the United States. BRICS countries are unlikely to simply sit back and accept it. They could reply with their actions, such as accelerating the creation of alternative banking systems or strengthening economic relations with countries that do not share the United States' interests. This could result in a more fragmented global commercial environment in which countries must manage intricate ties and trade agreements. Trump's tariffs may change U.S. trade relations for years to come. History has shown that trade conflicts can have long-term consequences, and this scenario is no exception. As countries reassess their relationships with the United States, alliances and partnerships may evolve, potentially redefining the global economic landscape. As we watch these processes play out, it is evident that the world is changing. BRICS is on the rise, the United States is facing challenges, and the future of global trade is far from assured. The next few years will be critical in determining how these dynamics evolve, and this is only the beginning. What are your thoughts on the new BRICS pay system? Do you believe it will significantly alter the way countries trade, or will the US dollar remain the dominant currency? Please share your opinions in the comments. That's it for today. Stay tuned for more, and see you at the next one.